A new survey reveals that Americans consider brain health one of the most important health issues today. Maintaining mental clarity, focus, and memory as your age is more important than ever. Joining us today with expert advice on keeping your brain healthy, neurologist Dr. Shae Datta. Good morning, doctor. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Good. Well, can we start with the basics? Why is brain health such a growing concern, and what can we do to maintain mental sharpness as we age?
Brain health's become a growing concern among my patients, especially as more people notice forgetfulness and lack of focus as they age. As a neurologist, I always emphasize putting a foundation in place to support brain health, a balanced diet, regular exercise, and quality sleep. But even with these routines, many people benefit from incorporating targeted supplementation to give their brain that extra layer of support. That's why I recommend Cunol Brain Health Memory Plus to my patients, a new supplement with ingredients clinically shown to support brain health for improved memory, focus, and attention.
There are obviously lots of different supplements that people can choose on the market, but what makes Cunol Brain Health different from others?
Cunol is already known for its science-backed supplements that empower you to age well, and their new brain health supplements are no different. What I love about Cunol Brain Health is its unique high-absorption dual-action formula. It combines two powerful clinically tested ingredients, magtine, magnesium L-threonate, and cognizant citicoline. Magtine is a patented form of magnesium that's specifically designed to cross the blood-brain barrier and deliver essential magnesium to the brain, which is key for cognitive function, and cognizant aids in maintenance of brain cell structure. Together, they deliver up to 9 cognitive benefits. Cunol Memory Plus and Focus Plus have both been shown to improve attention, focus, and even productivity and energy among those with occasional sleeplessness. Cunol Memory Plus, with its 500 milligrams cognizant per serving, also has been shown to improve memory. Cunol Brain Health is available in 2 varieties, Memory Plus and Focus Plus. Both products are caffeine-free, stimulant-free, gluten-free, vegetarian, and contain no synthetic dyes.
Where can our viewers find Cunol Brain Health, and is there a particular way they need to incorporate it into their routine?
Yes, you can find Cunol Brain Health Memory Plus and Focus Plus at major retailers nationwide, including Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Sam's Club, and Amazon. It's an excellent addition to help support a healthy brain as you age. It's very easy to take. You just take 2 tablets daily with or after a meal, or follow your healthcare provider's guidance.
Earlier on, doctor, you mentioned, a good diet, rest, and exercise. Are there any tips you can give our viewers in terms of what they should be looking for in their food and the exercise? Obviously, you mean incorporating brain exercises, and do you have any routines people can follow with that too?
Right. So with diet, there's something called the MIND diet, which is an offshoot of the Mediterranean diet. That actually showed that incorporating more berries, like blueberries, like densely colored berries, actually helped people with their cognitive function. So it would be the Mediterranean diet minus the alcohol. Even if the wine is supposed to be good for you, it's no longer recommended to be as often as before. Together with that, the exercise is usually getting some kind of cardiovascular exercise 3 times a week, even if it's 20 minutes, is what's recommended for brain health.
Is there anything that people can do mentally, any kind of games or anything they can test themselves, cognitive things that might also help?
Yeah, so, the old adage is always the crossword puzzles and certain games that they can play that challenge their memory, even Scrabble, because it allows you to get memory retrieval and things of that nature. And especially the other thing is making sure that, that you are well ingrained with family activities, and socialization also helps with cognitive decline over time.
Well, thank you so much for your time this morning, Doctor. I'm prescribing the whole blend team a series of berries to eat today.
That's wonderful.
Good stuff. Thank you so much for your time. Stay sharp as you age and support your brain health. To learn more, just head to walmart.com.